Hi, Malati Vijay Kumar welcoming you once again to Meen Man Cooks. In today's episode, let's see a puffed rice upma. It's also known as Uggani in Andhra. Let's see the ingredients required. About 3 cups puffed rice, a teaspoon of mustard, urad dal and chana dal, a large pinch of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of jeera, 5-6 pieces of copra, 2 tablespoons of peanuts roasted, roasted gram about 3 to 4 teaspoons, 1 medium-sized onion finely chopped, 2 to 3 green chilies finely chopped, curry leaves and coriander leaves, salt to taste, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of oil. Let's first make a powder of the copra, the roasted gram and the jeera seeds. So let's grind the copra first. Let's add the roasted gram and jeera and grind it to a powder. Let's grind the 3 ingredients to a powder. So the ground powder is ready. Let's transfer it into a bowl. Now let's get the puffed rice ready. Let's add some water to the puffed rice. Let it soak for just a couple of minutes and we'll squeeze out the water and transfer the puffed rice to a colander. Let it soak for just 2 minutes. Now we can squeeze out the water. We're just softening the puffed rice. Leave it in the colander, spread it out, ensure there's no water at all. Now let's go to the tempering. So I'm going to light the gas now. See the smoke. Let's add about 2 teaspoons of oil. The oil is hot. We can add the mustard and the other dal. Let's add the curry leaves and the onions. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to the onions. And saute it. The onions are partially cooked, so let's add the green chilies and turmeric powder. Now let's add the roasted peanuts. You could add them whole or crush and add. It's almost done. It's time to add the puffed rice. The puffed rice has a little salt in it, so ensure you don't add too much salt. To absorb the moisture, we are going to add the roasted gram powder and some salt and your puffed rice upma is ready. I'm switching off the gas and adding the coriander leaves. So that was a very quick upma recipe using 3 cups of puffed rice. We've got enough maybe for 2 senior citizens. That much is what the end product will turn out to be. So you can plan as to how much you need to put the puffed rice. And now in India, particularly when the festival seasons start with Ganesh Puja, we get to see a lot of puffed rice in the market. So this is a way of using it sensibly, very tasty as well. If it's crisp, fine. Even if you've not stored it in an airtight container and it has turned a little soggy, there's no problem, because we're anyways adding it to water, softening it, and then only preparing the dish. If it's for children, you could cut down on the chilies. You could add vegetables like perhaps grated carrot or finely chopped beans or even cooked peas, just to enrich the dish further. This is a very good breakfast recipe, light on the stomach, but yet you feel full soon after you've had it. Now, don't you think it's time for me to have it? It is spicy. For 1 cup of puffed rice, 1 green chili is fine if you want it on the spicier side. That powder that we added, the jeera, the copra and the roasted gram, that gives an amazing flavor to the upma. You can store that powder. Any poriyals that you're making turns out a little too moist, just sprinkle a little of that powder. It not only enriches the taste, it also absorbs the moisture. So that was a quick, yummy upma. I'm sure this has motivated you to cook. Do try it and give your feedback. For the recipe, click on meenman.com. For all your non-veg requirements as well, click on meenman.com and place your orders. Do follow us on FIT, that is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you.